Hello, this is Longest Day, and we're looking at GT versus Georgia Southern 2016. We're going to dive on in and see what we see. All right, we'll go ahead and let you see this first play right here. It's a little pass play. There's not much to see. Lined up, you have the two outside linebackers kind of stepped up a little bit. They are definitely backed off. They're looking for a pass play, it looks like. No one comes through the line. Everybody's picked up, and it's just a quick pass. Great reception, good first down. All right, let's go on to this next play. We'll see what it is here. Let you watch it. A little rocket toss. Got some good blocking, some blocking that I wonder, I've seen us penalized on a similar block, but we'll go ahead and look at it. Janzel Lee right here gets in front of this guy, slows him down. This is really his block right here, Parker Braun. But he's trying to get outside to this guy, does a great job of getting in front of him. Slows him down, ends up getting in front of another guy right there. Another block to look at. Braun is trying to get to his guy, and it's really hard where he's at. You can see right there that is close to a possible penalty. Got to watch out for that block. Not quite a truly 100% effective with this block, but he slows him down enough for Cersei to get by him. Cersei does a great job with his feet, just getting out of his way. Gives him a chance. Now, Cersei is slowing down right here and ends up making a couple of yards. I really like to see them power through you. Take a direction and go. All right. 2nd and 4. So you can't say too much, Say yards. What do you want? All right. So we'll go ahead and let you see this play through. This is a touchdown play. We're not going to play it to the end. We'll go to there and go back and look at the blocking, see what we see. All right, so watch the blocking right here. These two guys cross. He goes in. Devine does a good job moving his body out. Takes his guy. So everybody's taken right there. You got Burden trying to fire out. Trying to get to that guy. He's being pinched really hard on the inside right here. Both these guys are pinching him. Pretty good. We got Ike trying to get out to his guy. That's who he's supposed to block right there. So we got the linebacker right here, supposed to be blocked by the B-back. So he goes out, doesn't quite get to him, but he does alter his path so he's not straight back. If you look at this guy, his shoulders are facing outward. This is obviously not a pitch, and I think Thomas kind of puts his little arm out right there, and I think that convinces him to turn his shoulders. That means he's free to go to the backside. Puts a little arm out, stops that guy. We have a great block by Ike. Takes this guy to the ground. Great job. This is a touchdown right here because of this block. He goes on, he lets him go, so doesn't get a holding call. TD, house call. All right, let's keep on going. We don't want this thing to be an hour long here. We'll just see what the next series has for us, if anybody remembers. Defense did a great job getting the guys off the field. We're back on it. 1st and 10, past our 25, so we got a little yardage there versus if somebody would have scored and kicked off for us. And that, an extra 1, 2, 3, 4 yards. We don't have to make it down the field. All right, so we'll go ahead and play this out. Let you see. Looks like a triple option to me. So 2 guys we're going to read right here. This guy is going outside. That ends up being a handoff. So I think his original job was actually to take the B-back, but Janzel Lee's release on the outside, he's more worried about jamming this guy and release that pushes him out. So Parker Braun does a great job. These 2 guys are pinching in right here. So that's perfect. This guy's going in. This guy's going out. It's going to leave a big hole. Now look right here. Right here. This guy gets out, makes his block. That makes a hole on the inside. Great read. Mills is getting better at reading his lanes. He's got one guy to beat right here. You can tell him starting to slow down right here, but he doesn't make a cut. He just prepares, you know, for the hit right there. He does crave contact, and but we end up making some great yardage. Good job by Mills. But offsides. So we take that versus the 2 extra yards, and we'll go ahead and play this next play through. You can see we got 3 guys right here lined up, and this defense does something different. There's 2 guys right here, and they swap places, and it messes up the block right here. You can see this guy right here. He goes run the backside. This guy goes hard inside, and it causes both of our guys to miss. They're there to make the tackle. We'll go ahead and I'll show you right here. You can see a little bit better. See this guy right here and this guy? You see how they switch places? It causes these 2 guys to miss their block right there. All right. That was a great angle. Wish we had more sky cameras. We can watch this from the backside. Okay, so see how these guys up on the line? Everybody's within about 5 yards of the ball. Well, that's why Thomas says, hey, why don't we just run 4 verticals right here? And they do. We pass. Touchdown. So let's go back and look. There's one better angle to watch this play from. I think it's right about here. So you can see everybody. These 2 guys do curl routes. They just go out and curl around. You have that one safety there. The one safety decides to take this side, which this is the best side for him to take for us because our quarterback's actually looking more that way. But the quarterback sees, passes, and that's all she wrote. All right, we got some more great stuff to look at. We'll get through here. I do believe they make a touchdown on that run right there. Let's see here. Nope, we went too far. All right, right here. All right, on our own 25. Anything to talk about on defense? Nope, they're definitely ready for the pass. So that's good. It'll back these guys off a little bit. And we'll go ahead and see what this play is. All right. Yeah, no one likes these plays, these counters. It's not a true counter option if you look. It's like a counter speed option because he's doing it with the B back. And the first thing you look at on a counter is, what's this guy doing? See, he does take a step in the wrong direction. So he's doing exactly what you want because it's going to allow this guy to make a great block. So it takes him a second, allows this guy to get out there, great block. This block, semi-effective, but not what you really want to see. Definitely slows him down just at least a little bit. This guy right here, his shoulders are still facing Thomas. And this pitch relationship, I think, is too close. James Lee's doing a good job on the backside, protecting Thomas there. Too close, I think since it's too close, Thomas decides to keep it. Sometimes I've seen Thomas actually charge a guy and pitch it over his head. But I think there's just too much wrong here. He says it's best to keep it. But he isn't real decisive here. And, kind of just stops right there and turns his back into him. I don't know. Maybe he saw this guy out of peripheral of his vision or felt him there, but he's like, just kind of jumps into his arms there. I'm not sure. I wish I had a play from the backside so I could see it better. So we run the same play to the other side. So this time, this guy does not flinch. And James Lee actually does a good job. He actually gets a piece of him right there, slows him down a little bit. Divine's doing a good job. He actually protects really good. You'll see a great block right here. There was another good block on the other side for the other one. The other A-back just took his guy out just like that. You just watch that over and over. That's just awesome. So I do believe the QB coach said this one should have been a touchdown or at least a long run. Then if you look at his shoulders are still facing Thomas right here. And if he would have attacked him, you can see right here, the pitch relationship looks good. Now, if he still runs, he's kind of splitting him. So, if Thomas more attacks him, perhaps he's a little further out and he could have made the pitch. I don't know. I know we'll have to watch the next one, but you can see right here, just a little bit of, he sees the guy and kind of just stops and ends up making a tackle. Got to be a little bit more decisive. I'm not sure. You can see Thomas tries to make the pitch, or no, he wants to go. The guy's not moving. All right. It's kind of hard to second guess. These things are going so fast on the field. They don't have our luxury. All right, so this one is going to be a nice little pass play. You can see everybody's picked up. Newson's going over that. We throw it to June. Great job. You know, was this wheel route open right here? You know, I don't think this guy could have picked him up. I think he's coming forward because he sees the ball. All right. All right, here we go. I'll let you see this play. Looks like another triple option. All right, so you're reading this guy and this guy. This guy kind of delays a little bit, but Thomas pulls it. Either one would have probably been good. I'm glad he pulled it because he got stopped pretty early. All right, the second part of this is to watch this guy right here. Doesn't quite get through. This guy is pinching really hard on him. That's why he's so delayed right there. So we don't get to him. Right there, we don't get to him. This is actually your pitch guy, and he's kind of jamming our blocker right there, who's supposed to block this guy. This guy backed way off. This guy's going in. He's going to take out this guy. Now Thomas doesn't pitch it, so I guess he sees that blocker. He sees this hole. What I don't think he sees is this guy right there. Now he does a lot better this time. I think he does a lot better. Just making decision to go. Does a great job of just going. A little weird play. The pitchman kind of got jammed up with one of our guys. You know, that would have pushed him to the outside more to where our pitch guy was. So turning up was probably the right thing to do. I don't know for certain, but we all seen what happened, and it is what it is. So go ahead and watch this play. 2nd and 7. Another counter speed option, like we've seen before. And you can see this looks real good. Okay, so why did this work? So people say, man, I hate seeing these counter plays, but let's see here. So counter this way. Is anybody fooled? This guy is not fooled. Not fooled at all. So let's see what happens. So this guy is going to be important. He gets out, knocks this guy on the ground. That is key. We want to win more games. This right here is what's going to happen. You got to do more of this right there. Knocks this guy on the ground. Now you would say, well, that means Thomas could have kept it. So let's look at this pitch relationship. I'm going to look at this here. This guy's got his hand out trying to slow him. Got a great block right here. Another great block by another A-back. Great block. Thomas, though, look what he does. He does exactly what we've seen in the past. He kind of charges that guy right here and makes the pitch. I tell you what, if they'll let you pitch it, if you can make them let you pitch it, I say pitch it. The outside's going to get more. Of course, I say that. Remember the second play of the game, Thomas ran a touchdown right there. But he attacks him. Perhaps Thomas could have ran over or ran by or ran through or got around these guys, but there's just no one on the outside right there. We're blocking downfield. The guy comes from the outside right there, ends up pushing him out of bounds. Great play. So 2 times it didn't work. The 3rd time we charged the pitchman and pitched it and made TD. All right. Anything to talk about here? Nope. Just your outside linebackers are stepped up a little bit. Go ahead and let you see the play. It's a touchdown. So it's just a counter dive. So it kind of looks like it's going to be a rocket toss right here. And it gets these people jumping to the outside. jumping to the outside. You want some of these people to jump to the outside. Let's see what else here. We have a block right there. This guy right here, Divine's coming in to block him as well. I'm not sure. You got, who is that? Yep, we got our offensive tackle there blocking out. We got two guys right here coming in. We got our lead blocker right there, goes in, takes that guy out, and we just run in. Since looks like a rocket toss, this guy's too far on the outside. Touchdown. Beautiful. All right, let's keep on going. See if we can get the ball back. Why can't we score again? So here we are. Let's go ahead and get 1st and 8. Let's make sure I didn't miss any of this. I think this is it right here. Not bad field position. Go ahead and see what this play looks like. Another counter dive. Not quite as effective. So let's see what we can see here. Guys going to the outside. This guy right here is on the inside. So he does good staying on the inside. Trying to block this guy. And I think what happens is this guy being on the inside, we don't quite get him where we want him. Got a block going on here. We just can't get through, and I think he's the one who ends up making the tackle. I'll see if I can see a little bit better. Who actually makes the tackle? Is it this guy or this guy? It's one of those two guys. Kind of hard to see. Looks like everybody's in there. And I think he's getting pinched right between these two guys, and he kind of clogs up the hole. And there's really no hole to go in. I guess this might be a time where you bounce it just a little bit on the outside, and that's what St. John Jays might have done. Is the hole's clogged up, kind of bounce it on the outside. All right, 2nd and 8. Go ahead and see what this looks like. Looks like a triple option. All right. So, triple option. Let's see what happens here. We'll watch the off tackle here. Goes to the outside. Definitely would have been there to stop this guy right here. Watch this guy. Goes to the outside. So he's to the outside. When he jumps to the outside, that's Thomas's cue to give that ball. He gives it. And then we got one guy to hit. Now, if it's going to be a dive give, the job is Freddie's to get through and get to this guy. You can see both these guys are pinching hard on Freddie, so he can't get out there. So he's got to make the stop. And you can see he does a great job right here of just trying to dive through right there and make, gosh, he makes about 2 more yards on top of that. So pretty decent by everybody. That's what we want to see. Let's see, anything to talk about? Let's let it play out, let you see. Little rocket toss into nowhere. Okay. What's going on? Look at the blocking. You can see right here, people running in pretty hard. Trying to make a block here. This guy goes to the outside. This is Divine's guy right there. Doesn't quite get to him. So isn't quite able to get to him. Now, this one right here, he's kind of really far out there. That's going to make it hard for him to get to, too. So he doesn't quite get in front of him. He's stopping this blocker right here. He's supposed to block this guy. So we kind of miss him. Our blocker right here can't get to this guy. And it just closes down. We don't get to the guy in the back. You see just a lot of missed blocks. Still make 2 yards. All right, 4th and 1. There we go. Gonna go for it here. And that guy definitely steps across. I guess if one of our guys would have came across because of that, we would have made it. I do believe Coach calls a timeout. Go back out. We'll do it again. All right, so QB keeper. Definitely a little slow off the ball right here. You can see. So we go right behind Freddie. And we make the 1st down. by football length. All right. This is what kills this drive right here. Little speed counter speed option. You know, you think, well, gosh, this guy hits this guy, does good. Blocking this guy, and we do pitch. This is the guy that we're supposed to block, and I think it's just this guy right here. Shoulders are more turned out, so this is more of a keep. But I think this guy would have stopped it right here. The pitch isn't real strong and fast, and so what ends up happening is it's just a little bit, it's not out there very well. Thomas does a great job of, it's just like he almost didn't want to pitch it, and then he does. Second 16, pass play right here, and just kind of throws it away. So what happens? Who does he get by? This is a lot of good blocking by this lineman, but right here, just gets beat a little bit. A lot of good blocking by this other lineman too, but this guy does a great job with his arms. You can see his arms just rotating through there, and he's not able to stop him. Try again. 3rd and 16. So we're going to go back for a pass. Let it air out. Just a little too close to the sideline. So let's see if we can see what's going on. We get some time here. Everybody's got somebody. This guy gets through. This guy gets loose right here. And I think right there Thomas has to throw it. Doesn't have any more time. All right. Almost would have been a great one-handed catch, but I do believe his feet would have been out of bounds. All right. Okay, let's see here. 10 points. 10 to 21. Go ahead and look at this. Looks like it's going to be a rocket toss. Ends up being a pass. Good to Clinton Lynch. So what goes on here? You can see back to that one safety high. Protection. Everybody's picked up. Thomas has some time. This guy's getting through pretty quick, though, and the two guys can't stop it. This guy is back. Thomas got to throw. It's got to be quick. So let's see these guys. Are they biting? This guy actually gets picked up pretty good. But you can see, I think he runs his route. It looks like he's going to run out. This guy is running back. This will make that guy make another touchdown. And he turns out, and he ends up having a nice little hole to get into right there. All right. Next play. Triple option. Run forward. All right, so there's the read right here. This guy is in. It's a pull. You don't want that one. You can watch right here. See if this guy gets through. Doesn't quite get through to the linebacker. Don't quite get to the linebacker from the center. So this guy has him dead in the rights. This guy wants to go out. But if you look, he's delaying too much. If he would have been, kind of went for this guy and committed right here, he could have had him. But nope, he's delayed. We can make the pitch. That puts Cersei around him, and we just take this. Man, another great block. Love it. We'll just watch that again and again and again. That is dynamite. Just got to put the pedal to the metal. Get on the outside. Some juke in there. Not quite able to get around anybody. 2nd and 6. Little rocket toss right there. And I think just everybody gets all jammed up in there. So what happens here? So everybody's all jammed up. This guy sneaks around the corner. I think it kind of surprises. Put on the brakes right there. You can see him put on the brakes. Whoa, don't want that guy. Ends up getting stopped right there. Everybody comes in and gets him. Brakes. Take the brakes off this car. I don't have to run into these guys. You know, it's no fun running into other guys all the time. Let's go ahead and see this play through. Pass play. First down. Great pass. Everybody picks up somebody. Great job. First down. All right. Nothing to talk about. Let you see the triple option here. Be back give. Great job. All right, so what happened? Gosh, I keep thinking we're going to score on this drive. All right, go ahead, look. And you can see right here that Thomas can see this guy is being blocked. So he gives the ball. Doing a good job there. This guy is headed to the outside. That gives Freddie a chance to push him. That opens it up. One guy to beat right there. Going to be hard to beat him. I think the road to beat him actually would have been to the inside. Great run by Mills. Mills going to be good. Give him a couple of... Hard to see this play. It's a dead play. Don't know why. Can't see what's going on. Looks like we miss a block right here. This is your pitch guy, and I do believe we miss a block. It looks like a counter, one of these counter speed options, and just missed this block, and he ends up getting Thomas. Could have been good. So we go to a pass, 2nd and 10, and right there. Great job. Great job. 1st and 10, 55 seconds left. Gonna do another pass. Actually, it's gonna be a QB run there, and just haven't been good at the QB run. It's not Thomas. It's someone's always there in a way. So they stay in their lanes real good. Another pass. Kind of wish we'd ran it. We had one more timeout. Try a couple of runs. Good blocks. We throw it. Get our hands up. It's just a little high. Just not able to get it there. Right here. I don't think there's anything going on. Just a little high. All right. 3rd and 10. The pass play. I think the guy to throw it to might have been Lynch right here. We throw back to Ricky June, and we're just kind of throwing it away. So who's in his face? This guy is getting around everybody. Thomas says, I better get rid of that. All right. Field goal doesn't hit. Okay. We'll go ahead and get the ball here. Gosh, half of the 3rd quarter is gone. But, of course, I missed a lot of the 3rd quarter. Let's see here. Georgia Tech has the ball. All right, here we go. Tight set here. Everybody inside. You can see everybody's right here. Now, I wonder if this would be a great time for a pass play. Don't know. Right there. Let you see it through. All right. Little counter dive. So it looks like it's going to be a dive, but it's not. Ends up being an option right here. Little counter spin move. Option. No one. Everybody's going in a direction. No one for a second goes in the wrong direction. So let's look at our blocks. Divine getting his. Mills kind of looking. This guy's going to be the pitch guy right here. And we decide not to pitch it. His shoulders are turned out, but Thomas is all over him. But he ends up getting by him. But I think what happens is we just kind of run into Divine and get stopped. It's bad. Just how the dice roll right there. It's not a clear path to run. All right. See what we do here. Little lead speed option right there. Let's go ahead and let you see it all the way through. So 27 gets in there. That's what we're going to have to watch out for Duke. Duke's going to do the same thing. There's a blocking issue here. Something's not quite right. Someone should be going after him. I don't know if it's a different play call. Yeah, this guy should be blocked. And so this guy coming through right that's just, there's nothing for Thomas to do. Something's not quite right. And I often wondered why this guy doesn't release to the outside all the time. This might be it, because if he releases to the outside, he takes him. It can open up this big hole right there for this linebacker to get through. You can see right here, this guy blocks in. He's going to take an outside release, but you see right there, he just can't get around him. And this guy comes through. Not sure. All right. Don't make it. Get the ball back. Do believe we get the ball back. Come on. Someday we'll get the ball back. There we go. Let you watch this through. Little counter dive there. So you can see here it's like a counter dive. There's some weird blocking going on here. I think Jalili kind of, they do some sort of cross blocking. I haven't seen too much of that. And this guy ends up being open. So some of this blocking goes bad. That's all I can talk about. Someone's not doing exactly the right thing. And very short play. All right, go to the next one. Here's that counter speed option. Great block right there. Takes this guy down this time. You can see this guy is definitely going to the outside. I think teams want to force Thomas to keep it and allow this Mike linebacker to make the tackle. So right here, releasing to the inside. We don't quite get to the Mike linebacker right there. That's pretty hard when they're pinching you right there. All right, keep on going. It's going to be a pass play, 3rd and 5 to Brad Stewart. Awesome catch. Beautiful catch. I don't think there's much to see here. I think Thomas has some time. He does. We throw it. And just back shoulder. Catch. Great catch. Keep that drive alive. All right, this is an A-back counter. One of my favorite plays. Has not been very successful. Not really sure why. I think it's supposed to go through here. And you can see not everybody's blocked. Has to turn it to the outside. This guy ends up making the stop. Don't know why the A-back counter is not working this year. Everybody's flowing to this direction. And a block to make here. But we end up leaving this guy. We're blocking him. Then we let him go. Forces him to the outside. This guy runs to the outside, makes a stop. All right. Definitely hasn't been, I've definitely seen that play work a lot better in the past. Go ahead and let you look through that triple option. Ends up being a B-back give. All right, so these are your option guys. Right here, he's going to the outside. That's going to open this. Braun's going to the inside, pinching his guy down. We have this guy right here to worry about. There's no one really to get to him. But look right here. What happens is Braun, basically helps block this guy, turns, blocks this guy. Mills takes the back side of his buttocks and ends up making the first down. Awesome. All right, let's see here. Another triple option for you. Same thing. Let's see if the same thing happens. This guy's outside release. That's good. Looks like Freddy's going to take both of these guys home by himself. Looks like Divine's going to try to go through and do the same thing. And he picks up right behind Divine. Ends up getting the first down. Gosh, he's getting better. So if we can see from here, this guy, we try to get an outside release. Look at that split too. Gosh, huge split. He even looks bigger than over here. Guy tries an outside release. This guy pushes out. Thomas reads the out, gives the give, does a great job. You can see the guard is getting out of the way right here. Does a great job offering him a hole in the backside. He's reading the hole very well. Excellent. Let's see what the next play is. Little counter option. That dies. All right, counter option. Counter option, this guy is not fooled. Not one bit. No one seems to be fooled. This guy does take a hesitation step inside, so maybe he could be fooled a little bit. All right, we got a pulling guard. Does his job right there. This guy's coming through. He doesn't have a blocker. This is supposed to be your pitch man right here. And we can't read the pitch man because this guy is in there. He's there to make stop. Just too many guys. We're supposed to block him. You can see right here. Release to the inside. We don't get to him. If he goes back the other way, it could have been a block. But not quite. 2nd and 13. All right, so was that a dive? Looks like a triple option to me. This guy goes outside. These guys go to inside. Just like before. We run up behind him. We cut up behind him. Great job. Looks good. 4th quarter. All right. Gosh, there's just not many drives in this game. Very few drives. That's why I'm doing this all in one take. Pass play. Pass interference right there. Try again. 1st and goal. Do you believe, is this a touchdown? No, I don't think so. This is what the first down drive should look against Pitt. You know, to get the, I should say, the 4th down drive. And you can look right here. This is your backside right there. The guy who made the tackle. If you look, the lane that he did run was back through here, and that would have put him right there. These guys, he's running now right through where he should have ran, and he would have got that yard. You know, just right there where everybody's got the push. There's not a lot of room to go, but there's enough room to make the 1st down. Of course, we're trying to make a touchdown. Here, it's just nothing there. Great job by Georgia Southern. All right, gonna run a triple option here. And we run to this side. I wonder if we should run it to the other side, given how everybody's lined up. Just don't make that block right there. And we're reading this guy. He goes to the outside. That's perfect. It's this guy who makes the block. We're just not able to make this block right here. He goes exactly perfect. Just not able to make that block. I think this is the series where Will comes in next. Little fake rocket toss this way. Everybody bites. These guys do a good job actually on the backside. The backside is doing a really good job. We try to make our block here. Thomas has got to be fast. Make it on the outside before him. Do a good block here. Turn it up. Great cut back by Thomas for a touchdown. All right. I think we got one more drive to go through and we'll be done. Go put my kids to bed. All right. Here we go. Last drive. Gotta see the first play. Let you see this play through. Triple option there. So what goes on? Outside, outside, like we've seen all game. They changed up the blocking here, I can tell. Freddie's just going to try to hold him up. He's just going to chip him. And then he's going to go take that linebacker. The chip isn't perfect. This guy does start to get a little smarter here. Runs back to the inside, but not until we make a good, couple yards. 5 or 6 yards. 2nd 4. All right, same thing. Let's look through it, what goes on. So your two guys, they've jumped to the outside again. He's coming down again. Exact same thing going on. We're using the center to hold this guy right here because he's trying to hold him anyways. We use the guard right here just to make sure that he chips him a little bit. Goes out for Mike linebacker. Perfect. Everything. That is just going great. We'll keep doing that all the way down the field. Did I miss a play here? No, I didn't miss a play. All right, I'm going to keep doing it. You can see this time, this guy goes to the inside. So this is the pull. Pulls it, perfect. Perfect. Now we got to get to this linebacker. Linebacker's used to going in, so he's going to scrape down hard, and that makes him, you can see right here, we're also using this guy just to chip this guy and get to this guy. Makes it perfect. This guy is snuffed out. This is your pitch read right here, and you can see his shoulders are kind of facing JT. JT would have attacked him. It would have got a block there. It could have went for quite a few yards. JT turns it up. Not a lot to go, but he pushes through and makes 4 yards. You know, not bad. Let's see what's going on here. This is a counter dive. Man, look at this block right here. Ike is just blocking like crazy. Counter dive. Get the pulling guard right here. Hits this guy. Hits this guy. This guy fills the hole. I do believe the guard, this is what he's supposed to block. I think this guy right here is supposed to be blocked by this guy. So we kind of miss right there. Kind of miss on him. He ends up making the stop. But we're able to make a first down. 1st and 10. Go ahead and let you see this play through. Oof, that's a fast one. All right, so diagnose this one pretty good. The read right here, both these guys are going in. This guy's in, so it's a pull. This guy's in, so it's a pitch right there. Mike linebacker, or the linebacker right here, is supposed to go out and get him. You know, we get a hat on him, but we don't slow him down enough. And I believe right here, I mean, this guy should have been running to the outside like a dog, as fast as he can. I think there's some hesitation to want to go to the inside. Put a foot down and go. All right. This is one of these counter speed options, and it just doesn't look good to Thomas. So he decides to go back the other way. Ends up working out. He does slide. A lot of people are mad at him. Slide. You know, the coaches make the first down. In the game, I was, you know, gosh, I said, you know, we're ahead. You know, why sacrifice your body? Everybody around me was like, oh gosh, but you know, they did come back and score again. Let's see here. I think coach calls this midline or QB follow play just to make JT make the first down. So let's see what happens. On the midline, the guy goes in. You block him if he's going for the quarterback, and so that ends up being a keep. We make that block right there. Another block on the same guy. Really should have blocked this guy. First down though. Almost there. Keep on going. Little counter option dive right there. So this guy actually gets fooled by the counter. You can see a fool. I mean, he's going in the wrong direction. So that's good. These guys jump. This guy jumps on the outside. Nice strong running by Mills to get that 6 yards. 7. Let you see this next play through. Another counter dive for a touchdown. Okay, so counter dive. Why did this one work? See here. Definitely jumps in the wrong direction, so that's good. Later in the game, this is kind of perfect. We're pulling. We hammer that guy. What a great block that is. This guy on the outside comes in. He takes JT out. Man, just nails him. So when he comes in, takes JT, it leaves his side open. Do a great job right here, blocking. This guy, he took a step on the inside, allows this guy to get to him. Perfect. This guy's facing in. There's no one on the outside. And he's headed to the outside. That's all I got. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. 35 points. Good game. I don't know if there's much to say about it. I really like Jason Lee. Had some great things to look at. He's going to turn into a fine player. Parker Braun. Last drive, they brought Will Bryan in. I think Devine was getting a little tired by the end of the last drive. JT at the beginning seemed a little hesitant, but he picked up a little bit more confidence. Go ahead, not every play where you don't pitch the ball is going to be a touchdown. Go ahead and take your 4 or 5 yards. Passing is looking pretty good. Hope we can keep that up. I think passing gets more difficult when they bring more players. Gosh, got to beat Duke. All right, go Jackets.